Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, finally, the grand finals of the 2K. And to celebrate, I'm going to go into this first hardpoint in free cam, because that's what you do as a codcaster when you get happy that finally a grand final begins. And you watch Scumpy just poop on one, you watch him poop on another player, finally he falls. But a 9-0 lead early on for Rise. Chance, it's been a long, emotional day.
I don't know about emotional. It was like cool for a while, and then it just got really, really boring. And then it's like it's hard to come back into the 2K mode. We're actually, or at least I'm faced with the same problem like Optic and Nylar, to where we just had too long of a break, and it's hard to get back in like focus mode. Optic seems to be handling it pretty well though. They're up like 27-9. So Optic doing much better than I am of the delay.
You'll be fine. Don't worry. I believe in you. I believe in you. Just like I believed in you when we were 2v2ing. Had nothing but faith. Nothing but faith. Looking at Formal now on the hard point. Gonna pull out that ASM 1. Currently 4-2. Scumpy a 6-3 start. I know Scumpy's been playing a lot of just pubs. They've had like a 4-hour wait, I believe, since getting into grand final. So curious to see how that affects them. As of right now, doesn't look like they've been affected too badly.
No, I'm pretty sure, like, for the most part, all of them either, like, played pubs or did something. I think Enable might have gone to, like, eat a sandwich, but that's about, like, the only big thing. So, yeah, Formal was on a 6 streak, Scump's on a giant 1 streak, and he got shut down. Then Crim6 was also on a streak, so Optic definitely able to turn it up pretty much right away. They have a pretty big lead going into the Blue Hill, although there's a pretty big fight going down, but all 4 players from Optic just have it completely surrounded. They have Blue Hill unlocked for at least, 20-25 seconds.
Yeah, Wheats was the only player who was really in a position to challenge, and, well, he fell pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Scumpy outside Snow, he's going to drop. But teammates still on the hard point. Enable should be able to trade, and it's worth mentioning, if you're just tuning into the 2K for the first time today, you may be like, where is Karma? Why is Enable playing where? I don't understand. Did Karma get dropped? Rostamania? Nope, don't worry. Karma obviously unable to attend overseas events such as ESWC and Gfinity. Enable will be filling in for Optic for those events, and Optic figured out, hey, why not practice with Enable before the event? That probably makes some sense, and that's exactly what you're seeing today. Unsure if they'll play the 5K tomorrow with Enable. I would imagine they would, but interestingly, Chance brought this up earlier on in terms of right now, Formal as it stands the only player to compete in Halo and Call of Duty and win a championship in both. Crim6 never won a Halo championship, but did compete at a very high level. But a win in ESWC or Gfinity would actually give Enable his championship. So, pretty interesting point.
Yeah, they have that dynamic going on for them. And then I think more importantly, they have another interesting dynamic. Enable and Scump both have red hair. So yes, you could argue that either one of those players is the most dominant ginger to ever grace the sticks of Call of Duty. And, they have that in Scump, and they picked up another amazing ginger player in Enable. So, they got and then even Crim6 with the Halo. They got the Halo COD kind of duo, and then they got just so much red hair all on one team.
Yeah, it's going to be great. They're going to be a dominant force. Can't wait to see Enable play for Optic Gaming at overseas events. It's going to be interesting to see how well they perform, but so far today they've been performing very well. 131-42 the lead in favor of Optic. Scumpy 19-10 right now, Chance.
I mean, yeah, as you said, Scump went to play pubs, so literally he was destroying people all day, went to play pubs, and he's kind of like the robot instead of Crim6, it seems so far. He just does nothing but play Call of Duty and kill things. It doesn't matter if it's pubs, it doesn't matter if it's pros, he's going to play the exact same way, and he just destroys constantly. Finally,
Optic Gaming able to break into mid-bio. Hard point, there's going to be a player pushing in through from Ice. It's going to be Neslo. Neslo actually just picked up that kill, and just like that, Rise able to break onto that hard point. Have a look at Theory as he locks down Yellow Tunnel. They should be able to pick up some good time. He's actually pushed out, missing a couple of shots on the player over towards Snow. Going to have to call that out. Hardpoint's going to be contested once again. Of course, this mid-bio is so difficult to lock down. It always seems to be contested. Up to Gaming now have control of it. Final 15 seconds. Theory drops. It's going to be Enable, Crim, and Formal on the hill. But they need to rotate and get ready for the first hardpoint on the second rotation. Rise have this one locked down. If you remember on the first rotation as well, Rise were able to pick up I think it was like 20 seconds of time. So they picked up a significant amount of their current point lead, or current points on this first hard point.
Yeah, but it looks like Optic is having none of it. On the second set of rotations, they just extended their lead to now over 100 points, and only halfway through, and they already have a pretty gargantuan lead. And as hard as Rise is trying to break in right there, you see Scumpy picking up 2 pieces in a kill feed, and then just Crim6 and Formal following them up. So Rise, obviously on the struggle, and just due to the slaying power of Optic Gaming is the case every single time.
Yeah, Neslo trying to break in, but he's going to get shot in the back. Scumpy cleans him up for his 28th kill. Currently now a 5 streak for Scump. Enable 20 and 13, Formal 18 and 14, Crim 21 and 20. Who just puts up such consistent performances as he has all day. It's impressive. It really is. 204 to 63. Are we seeing 100-point club gameplay right here, Chance? What do you reckon?
They need 50, and Rise needs 40, and they're scoring points at a ridiculous rate. For every I don't know, 4 points that Optic gets, Rise can only get 1. So yeah, they're gonna get 100-point club. Also, to pile onto that, I'm pretty sure I could play as Optic Gaming's 4th, and they could still win 2Ks and 5Ks and stuff. It'd be a hell of a lot more competitive, but I still think they could probably pull it off.
Enable just decides, hey, let me get on the turret. Why not? Absolute banter. This game's over. I'm just gonna free camp for the rest of it, just because that entertains me, keeps me on point. With 10 seconds left, I'm currently stuck in a gas canister. That's fun. But over in Blue Hill, there's gonna be a big gunfight, and Nable's gonna lose. And 2 players from Rise should be able to lock down some early time in here. You see the kills coming in and the kills going down. Looks like Wheats should be able to lock down some early time here on Blue.
Yeah, Wheats has been playing very well, even the past series against the Nile. Had one huge clutch round 11, ended up getting 3 kills, and did equally well on the uplink. Started out 6-0 and then finished off with a pretty good KD as well. So despite him only being at 23 and 25, he still is leading the slaying for his squad. And very close right there that they were not going to get 100-point club, but they got stopped right at 98, and unless they can get and break this hill of Optic Gaming, looks like they are going to finish out just below that 100-point margin.
One player going to try and push in. It's going to be Weeds. Welcome to the 100-point club, Rise Nation, 252-98. Optic Gaming go 1-0 up in 2 days, 2K Grand Final. And for now, guys, we're going to head over to a quick commercial break. When we return, we'll have Search and Destroy.